Tool Tubers, Bob's Wrenches here. This is my November tool haul thus far. I won't make any other promises, but Black Friday is coming up, or hell, Black Friday is ongoing. So, what I have here first and foremost is a fire extinguisher. If you've seen my garage heating options video, you know that I run a lot of flammables out here, and in all the years that I've been doing that, I've never had a fire extinguisher out here in the garage. I've always risked it. I've always, taken a chance. And Bruce L. put out a video, discussing safety and, taking precautionary measures, to protect yourself. And that prompted me, to get up off my ass and get myself a fire extinguisher for out here. Should anything go wrong, I don't want to rely on my wife having to, happen to see flames, peeking out of the garage or something like that, and then have, oh my God, what the hell's going on? So a little bit of protective measures, self-protection, something that I can do. So I've got one fire extinguisher. I plan on getting another and hanging them here in the garage. Next is Knockers got a set of bolt extractors from Menards, and let me toss that. Really nice set, nice shipping job there, Menards and FedEx. Well, the tape had, half the tape, got onto the box itself, but that's neither here nor there. So this 8-piece set of bolt extractors, I could even find, at any store in Milwaukee. I had to order it online itself. Now this will complement, I have a set of Craftsman, a set of Irwin, and 2 sets of Pittsburgh extractors, but none of them are deep well, and I've been wanting some of those for the longest, and they sell some at AutoZone, for under Performance Tool, and they're made just like the Pittsburgh set. Now, how do you get into this thing? They're made just like the Pittsburgh set, but for the cost of them, they were approaching $30 the last time I saw them, so I opted out of those. But these were on clearance at Menards. They have the spiral, the traditional spiral not rifling, but, broaching, so I decided to get a set of these, once Knockers had put me up on it, and you can wrench on the end of them, so that's a plus. Now, Bruce L. has a set from Princess Auto that are, like half-inch drive, and they're, much thicker, much bigger. I would love to get a set of those things. I haven't seen any of those, not in any retail spot anyway. But man, if I could get a set of those from Princess Auto, he only paid. They were on clearance for like $20 Canadian. So if I could get a set of those, that would be outstanding. That'd be a nice trade, or a gift exchange, for something from Princess Auto that I have a real need for. So I'll add these to the extractor set and put them in the appropriate drawer. I'll I'll display them all in the future at some point. Perhaps when I do my next toolbox tour, then I'll display them all at one time. Next we have the Orion MotorTech ratcheting wrench set. I wanted some long pattern double end ratcheting wrench sets, and I actually wanted them in 6-point, like the Texan set. Hold on just a second. But I've been shopping around and looking at a bunch of them, and looked at the Stillman Pro set that they offered. I looked at the Giants. I looked at so many different sets, and this one was for $67. It is a 5-piece set. Yep, 5-piece set. Double ratcheting and splined flex head set. So for the cost of $67, you can't beat that. I really wanted the Stillman Pros because of they were coming from RAK distribution, and because I got those Cobra ratchets from them for so cheap, I wanted to throw them a bone and give them some more business. But I ran across these, other people are buying, on Amazon, recommendations. Or if you're using Windows, you got Katana that will search sites and look for a better deal for you. So I came across this set, 17 and 19 on the large end. Let me see. Come out of here. It would act like that when you're trying to record something. All right. 16 and 18 on that one. And I haven't used any long pattern wrenches, and I don't have a great demand for them, but I've wanted them just in case, I ran across a need for them. 13 and 15. Let's see. 12 and 14. And finally, this one ought to be like 10 and 11. Oh, 8 and 10. 8 and 10. Again, they're flex head, chrome vanadium construction. They are from a company called Orion. Now, I imagine these are all, again, all made in the same place, or similar factories. It's Infar and that type of thing. And, you get this set. This set is probably the same as or similar to, Easy Mountain or Easy Red or Mountain or Giant or, any other brand of spline drive, extra long double end wrenches. So $67 on Amazon will get you a 5-piece set. I'm looking forward to using those. Next we have in the box. I looked on Amazon and I wanted a Spillproof funnel kit. All the ones I've seen online were of a particular size, and just like I think it was Jeff Kennedy, one of the first Snap-on set of pliers that he bought, the picture was enlarged, and he got them, and they fit right in the palm of his hand. He was like looking at the picture, and this is what I get, So the same thing with that Spillproof funnel kit. I'm looking at everybody else's reviews and toolbox tours and whatnot, and they've got the full-size kit, and I see this one. Oh man, it's only $20. That's a good price. I'll jump on that. And then it gets here, it's like half the size. You know, don't let the camera fool you. It's much smaller than a Lyle or anything like that, you know. Not that it's, I'm not bad about it or anything like that, you know. It was $20 well spent, but, you know, looking at the picture, looking at the photo representation, you know, it doesn't own up to it. Next we have a little road sign. I walked into Menards and they have the Christmas displays up, and every year they have model railroad cars and engines and tracks and all of the good stuff. And they had these replica, you know, logos from past railroads. And me living in Milwaukee, being a Milwaukeean now, you know, I wanted to. I bought this one, you know, the Milwaukee Road. I don't even think this railroad even exists anymore, or this rail line, but you know, it's Milwaukee, so I had to hop on that. If you've seen my last couple of videos, you've seen that I bought 3 of these, 3 more of these socket organizers, and I've customized them to meet my needs. I wanted Westling trays, but those are $99 as opposed to these being, you know, $24 each before a military discount, you know. So and they hold so many more. I do still want the Westling trays because I think they'll take up a lot less real estate. But in the meantime, I'll be using these cobalt trays. And again, you know, I took off the 1/4 inch and I made it all 3/8 and 1/2 inch, and so far so good. Took up a lot of less real estate, and I fit a lot more stuff into my box comfortably. Harbor Freight Run, Hardy gloves. I love these things. Nitro lined, you know, gotta have them. The only drawback, you know, is a nylon. It's a nylon glove, you know. So if you're changing oil and the oil spurts out, you know, it will get through the fabric of these gloves. Other than that, you know, anything else, you know, that you're dealing with, that you want to protect your hand from chemicals, you know, from the fingertips and whatnot, these are good to go. 99 cents or $1.99, one of the two. $1, $1 or $2, you know. So I like these XL. I don't think they are true XL, you know, compared to my hand. It must be an XL in Asian hands or something like that. And I was at Home Depot, I think, and they had these, which are essentially the same thing, but they're a little more insulated, you know, for colder weather. For, you know, a little more insulated. So they're roughly the same thing, you know, as the Hardy gloves, but, you know, more suited for cold weather. I got a pack of the microfiber cloths. I didn't get these for free. I actually paid for them while I was in there. I went and bought a small item and picked these up. I can't remember what I went for, but I went in there for something small, and I picked up a pack of these while I was at it. So I'll have to be mindful of the free coupon, you know, to get those in the future. Ace Repair did a video. You know, he went and bought a stubby set of the Gear Wrench 8-piece set from Advance Auto, and he featured it in his video. They were only $1 more than the Pittsburgh set at Harbor Freight, you know, and I didn't have any stubbies, you know, so I figured, you know, what the heck, you know, let me go get a set to add to the collection. So these were $25 or $26, one of the two, at Advance Auto, 50% off, I think it is. at any rate, yeah, deal of the century for right now on gear wrench. So I went for the better known name brand of stubby ratcheting wrenches. Got those while the getting was good, and they're not missing any ratchets like my full size set was of the reversible ratcheting wrenches. This is repurposing. This is just a case from I think an ophthalmologist's office. Whatever device or instrument that they used in this, they had taken out, and they just gotten rid of the blow molded case. Apparently they're not fans of blow molded cases. So I picked this up, and I intend to repurpose it for something that I have, in my box that's rattling around loose. I'll put in here in a nice foam lined case and make use of that. Next we have a snap-on blow molded case, and this is from a bolt grip puller case, or puller set rather. Now, as it happens, I had picked up this set from Harbor Freight. Shoot. Well, it's been less than a year, but approaching a year ago, because I had other ones in another box that I keep in my side cabinet in this box. Now this will take up a lot less of a footprint than this box will. So what I'm going to do is transfer these puller parts out of this toolbox and put into this blow molded case, so the screw and the main piece here, I'll put all of these into here and make a kit out of it, not so much to try to fool anyone that, ooh, I've got a snap-on set, No, I'm just trying to save some space in my limited real estate here. And finally, I have some parts. Excuse me. Parts for the heater. So you saw the heater service and repair video that I did, and I ordered the filter kits from an outfit online, over here in Michigan, and I will be installing these on my Remington forced air heater, my torpedo heater, to try to improve its performance. So that's my latest and greatest. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, share, and comment on the video. Rate the video. Subscriptions are not, as important to me as your participation or your rating. So, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Either way, if you do leave a thumbs down, leave me some feedback. Tell me how I can improve. Tell me what you don't like, or tell me what I missed. Or, if you think there's something else to add, drop it in the comment section, for the others who view these videos. I appreciate it, guys. This is Rob's Wrenches. Appreciate your time. Deuces.